Hi everyone, it's November 18, 2008. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. I saw something yesterday on YouTube. I really do hope all of you go find it. It's in the news and politics section. It's a warning of what would happen if the big three U.S. car makers collapse. It's GM blogs, of course. And, of course, there's no reply, response, no video response, that type of thing. Well, here's the deal. It does appear that tomorrow our leaders in D.C. will bail out the big three U.S. automakers, GM, Ford, and, of course, Chrysler. Wasn't there a deal in the works to be bought by Daimler out of Germany? What happened to that? Hey, here's an idea. Okay, it's obvious. We've got way too much at stake to allow these three industries to belly up all of a sudden, because it will throw millions out of work and 4% or so drop in the GDP and all that stuff. Okay, but okay, fine. We're going to have to bail these suckers out too, like we did with the Wall Street bunch. Because, if we go belly up, you'll all lose everything. Okay, fine. But it's time for some of the bigwigs, the wheeler dealers, the top boys, to lose too. You want the money? You step aside. Your entire boards of directors. And here's an idea. Try making cars we want. Not everybody wants a Hummer. Not everybody wants an Escalade. Not everybody wants to pay $40,000-$50,000 for a car. A number of years back, a lot of years back, the doctors told me that because of my back and the shape that it's in, well, I'd be better off moving to a warmer temperature. So we moved from Vermont to Texas. Now, I bought a used Toyota pickup truck. I bought it dirt cheap off of a lot because they were going to parts it out if nobody bought it. I drove that sucker here, thousands of miles in Vermont. Then I drove it to Texas. You know what I found out in Texas? Texas, big buy American state. I'd drive into a parking lot somewhere, to a store, whatever, and people would come up, how much do you want for it? How much do you want for it? I drove that Toyota pickup truck until it couldn't be inspected. Then I took it to a car lot, a used car lot, sure. But you know what? They gave me more money than I paid for it as a trade-in. Tells you something. You don't get that with Ford, GM, or Chrysler, do you? But you do with, a foreign car. An out-of-country made car. Now, if the Japanese can make a car or a pickup truck that is good on gas, is relatively inexpensive, comparatively speaking, and lasts and lasts and lasts, what reason do you, GM, Ford, Chrysler, have for not making this? Try making cars the people want instead of cars you want. That was for the executives. You want to drive around in a big limo? Hey, I got no problem with that as long as you're paying for it, not me. You want to buy the gas? Have a nice day as long as you are paying for it, not me. You want to be stupid? That's your call. Now, you've been stupid. Sales are at a 25-year low. Gee, there might be a reason for that. You have to make things people want. Do you get it, boys? Of course, you're going to get bailed out because, you support both parties. Oh my, we gave you so much, now we want ours back. Isn't that the deal? As a little aside here, Obama is opening up the doors and, trying to include even McCain. I noticed Palin wasn't invited to that meeting. Gee, I wonder why. How much did both of your campaigns get from these guys? And now, how much are you giving of us back to them? because that's what this has always been all about. And it's two parts of a big picture. Did you guys take those hundreds of millions of dollars of campaigning and out of your pockets? No, it was contributed. Now, a lot of it was $5 and $10 donations by little Americans, but a heck of a lot of it was funneled to you by these big, mega corporations whose only loyalty is to themselves. Now, this thing that I viewed, and I do hope you all go find it. Like I said, it's by GM Blogs. Oh my, it's a horror story. Oh, if you let us go belly up, these people are going to get, axed, and you won't. Fellas, again, it's a simple deal. When people can't make mortgage payments, when they can't afford food, they're not going to run out and buy a Hummer or an Escalade. Do you get it? Try producing, try making something we want and can afford. Now, try not making things that only Arnie can afford. Okay, you got the damn Hummer. Schwarzenegger got 2 of them. Gee, that paid for your retooling, didn't it? Duh! Why are you losing money? 'Cause you're stupid! And that's the bottom line. And folks, okay, in order to save those jobs again, it does appear, at least to this schmuck, we're going to have to give these guys some money. We're going to have to loan it or bail them out or whatever you want to call it. Let's put some conditions on that. Number 1, again, strongly, the entire top management, the boards of directors of all of these 3 companies have to step aside. You've already blown one bank. Okay, now we're going to get somebody new. No more Mr. Nice Guys. The end of the thing that GM put out says, call your congressman, write to your congressman, and I urge you to do that. I really do. In fact, I'm going to do that myself. Okay, we're going to have to bail them out, but the suckers in charge have to go because they're stupid. No bonuses, no breaks. Here you go. Now it's time to have done to you what you've done to so many of us. Ta! I'm Dwight Schmuck. That'll be today's Schmuck Look. Peace.